Welcome to the Stoic Strength, where we delve into the wisdom of Stoicism to uncover how ancient philosophies can profoundly impact our modern lives. Today we're exploring a timeless guide from one of Stoicism's most revered figures, Marcus Aurelius. His meditations offer powerful insights into leading a life of virtue, resilience, and tranquility. In this episode, we will unpack 9 essential Stoic rules that Marcus Aurelius practiced and preached. These principles aren't just philosophical ideals. They are practical tools that can help us lead more fulfilling and effective lives. Whether you're facing personal challenges, seeking inner peace, or striving to improve your interactions with others, these Stoic rules provide a framework for personal growth and strength. Join us as we explore how to control our perceptions, the importance of accepting what we cannot change, and why taking purposeful actions can transform our lives. Each rule invites us to reflect deeply on our daily living and encourages us to cultivate a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities. So, whether you're a longtime follower of Stoicism or just curious about how this ancient wisdom can be applied today, stay tuned as we dive into these life-changing principles. Control your perceptions. One of the core teachings of Marcus Aurelius in Stoicism is the concept that our perceptions, not the external events themselves, determine our responses and feelings. This principle suggests that the way we interpret the events around us fundamentally shapes our experience of life. For example, if you perceive a setback as a catastrophic failure, it will cause significant distress. However, if you view the same setback as a learning opportunity, your emotional response will be markedly different and likely more constructive. The Stoic practice of controlling perceptions involves a deliberate effort to see things objectively and without the heavy coloring of personal biases or emotional reactions. Marcus Aurelius advised that we should work to strip away our judgments about events and see them for what they truly are, neither inherently good nor bad. This doesn't mean being emotionless or detached, but rather maintaining a calm rationality in the face of life's ups and downs. To cultivate this mindset, daily reflection is essential. This could involve journaling or meditative practices where you question your initial reactions to situations and consider more balanced perspectives. Over time, this practice can lead to greater emotional resilience and a profound sense of peace. As you are less swayed by the vicissitudes of fate, accept what you cannot change. A fundamental aspect of Stoic wisdom is the acceptance of what we cannot change. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Our efforts and attitudes are within our control, but many external events, such as the actions of others, the past, and much of the future, are beyond it. This rule is closely related to the Stoic concept of amor fati, or a love of fate. It is the idea that one should embrace everything that happens, not just tolerate it. By fully accepting what cannot be changed, we can avoid unnecessary suffering that comes from resisting the reality of the present. Instead of wasting energy on frustration or regret, Stoics advocate for channeling that energy into areas where we can make a difference. Practicing this rule can start with mindfulness exercises that help you recognize when you're trying to control the uncontrollable. Each time you find yourself in this mental trap, gently remind yourself of this Stoic principle and redirect your focus towards actions and thoughts that are within your sphere of influence. Take purposeful actions. Taking purposeful actions is about ensuring that your actions align with your values and virtues. Marcus Aurelius believed that it is not enough to know what is good. One must actively do what is good. This means that our actions should be deliberate, considered, and in service of our true goals, not merely reactive or based on fleeting desires. In practice, this means before acting, a Stoic should pause and consider whether the action is necessary and virtuous. This pause provides a moment to reflect on whether the action will contribute positively to one's life and to the lives of others. It's about acting with intention, not out of compulsion or impulsivity. To integrate this into daily life, it can be helpful to set daily intentions that reflect your core values and review these intentions regularly. This could be as simple as deciding to act with kindness and patience throughout the day, or as complex as undertaking actions that contribute to long-term goals like career advancement or personal growth. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy as practiced by Marcus Aurelius. It involves maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the surrounding environment. Marcus emphasized the importance of living in the present moment to cultivate a life of virtue and wisdom. Practicing mindfulness allows us to detach from the past and the future, which we cannot control, and to focus instead on the present, where our power truly lies. In practical terms, mindfulness in Stoicism is about observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment and responding to them with reason rather than reacting impulsively. For instance, when faced with a stressful situation, a Stoic might take a moment to breathe deeply and observe their emotional responses, before deciding on the most rational and constructive way to respond. This practice can be enhanced through techniques such as meditation, reflective journaling, or simply pausing throughout the day to reconnect with one's present experience. Embrace challenges as opportunities. Stoicism teaches that we should perceive challenges not as impediments, but as opportunities for personal growth and testing our virtues. Marcus Aurelius saw every difficulty as a chance to demonstrate qualities like patience, resilience, and integrity. According to this view, life's obstacles are not barriers to our path, but are, in fact, the path itself. One practical way to embrace challenges as opportunities is to reframe how we think about adversity. When confronted with a challenging situation, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a Stoic might ask, "What can this teach me?" or "How can I use this experience to grow?" This shift in perspective can transform our approach to life's inevitable difficulties, turning them into valuable lessons that strengthen rather than diminish us. Lead by example. Leadership in Stoicism isn't about authority or power, but about leading through example and virtue. Marcus Aurelius, despite being an emperor, emphasized humility, service to others, and the importance of acting according to principle, rather than seeking glory or recognition. He believed that the best way to influence others was by demonstrating virtuous behavior in his own life. To practice this Stoic rule, focus on embodying the qualities you value in every aspect of your life. Whether at work, at home, or in social settings, this means being consistent in your actions and decisions, showing integrity, and treating others with respect and kindness. Leading by example in this way can have a powerful impact on those around you, encouraging them to adopt similar behaviors and attitudes. Remain detached from external rewards. A central Stoic belief is that true happiness comes from within and is not dependent on external circumstances or rewards such as wealth, success, or fame. Marcus Aurelius advised focusing on the pursuit of virtue rather than external outcomes which are unpredictable and outside our control. This detachment isn't about eschewing ambition or pleasure, but about not allowing your emotional well-being to depend on these things. Implementing this principle involves practicing gratitude for what you already have, and recognizing that external achievements can never provide lasting satisfaction. It also means setting goals that are aligned with your values and finding joy in the effort and discipline required to pursue them, rather than the end results. By doing so, you cultivate an inner stability and peace that external changes cannot disturb. Reflect on your mortality. Marcus Aurelius frequently reflected on mortality, a practice known in Stoicism as memento mori, which translates to "remember that you will die." This contemplation is not meant to be morbid, but to inspire and motivate. By keeping the inevitability of death in mind, we are reminded of life's transience, which can sharpen our focus on what truly matters and encourage us to live more fully in the present. Practicing memento mori leads to a greater appreciation of each moment and discourages procrastination. For Marcus, this was a way to avoid getting caught up in trivial concerns and instead prioritize actions aligned with personal virtues and meaningful goals. It can be practiced by periodically contemplating the finite nature of life, which helps cultivate gratitude for the time we do have and can drive us to use that time wisely and virtuously. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful Stoic tool for maintaining a positive outlook and sustaining inner peace. Marcus Aurelius himself often wrote about the benefits of gratitude, noting that focusing on what we have, rather than what we lack, shifts our perspective towards abundance and contentment. This practice involves regularly acknowledging and appreciating the value of the people, experiences, and possessions we might otherwise take for granted. To integrate gratitude into daily life, you might start or end each day by listing things you are grateful for, which can include simple pleasures, accomplished tasks, or valuable relationships. This habit not only enhances your sense of well-being, but also reduces the desire for external validation and increases resilience against adversity. Cultivate community and relationships. Although not explicitly one of Marcus Aurelius's rules, the importance of community and relationships is a theme that resonates with the Stoic commitment to social virtues. Stoics believe in living in harmony with others and acting for the common good. This involves cultivating relationships that are based on mutual respect, kindness, and support. Engaging actively in your community and building strong, supportive relationships are essential practices. They not only enrich your life but also provide opportunities to practice other Stoic virtues like generosity, empathy, and cooperation. You can cultivate these connections by being present for others, listening actively, and offering help without expecting anything in return. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius are as relevant today as they were in ancient Rome, offering guidance on how to live a life of purpose, resilience, and tranquility. By controlling our perceptions, embracing challenges, leading by example, reflecting on our mortality, practicing gratitude and cultivating meaningful relationships, we can build a life that is not only successful in the conventional sense but deeply fulfilling and grounded in true wisdom. These Stoic principles encourage us not just to endure life's trials, but to transform them into sources of strength. Each principle is a tool that, when practiced regularly, helps fortify the spirit against the inevitable difficulties of life and leads to lasting inner peace and satisfaction. Through these teachings, the Stoic strength aims to inspire you to lead a more thoughtful, virtuous, and impactful life.